Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I have a gorgeous project to share with you. I am so excited about today's card. So I am using two stamp sets. I'm actually using the A Little Lace stamp set. I just love this image right here. And then I am using the So Sentimental bundle. And when you get the bundle, you save 10%. You get the stamp set, and then you get these fun dies to go along with the stamp set. And there are a variety of different dies, and you can cut out, you can use them to frame the different sentiments included in the stamp set. And today I used these two dies for the project that I'm going to share with you. Okay, let's go ahead and do our stamping. So I'm going to start with this piece here that I die cut using Whisper White, and I love that you get this beautiful stitching all around the edge, and then you have this pretty scallop border. It's just so pretty. Okay, so I have got my Memento Tuxedo black ink. I'm going to bring in that big flower image from the A Little Lace stamp set, and I'm just inking this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp this down right about here. So I actually created today's card for my team challenge last week. So our challenge was to create a project with the theme Bring On the New Year. So this is what I created for that New Year's theme challenge. Now on the little die cut piece of basic black, I am going to do some heat embossing. So I have got some scratch paper here. I've got my Versamark ink. And for my sentiment, I chose This Calls for Confetti from the So Sentimental stamp set. I thought this was the perfect sentiment for the new year. Stamp that right there. Okay, and then I've got my white Stampin' Emboss powder. Just going to sprinkle that on. Give it a flick. All right, so I've got my Stampin' Up! Heat tool here. I'm just going to put this on 2 and heat set this stamped sentiment. And then once the sentiment is heat embossed, it just has this nice little shiny, glossy look to it. Hopefully that picks up, but I just love heat embossing. Okay, so now we can start putting this card together. So I have got a basic black card base. This is cut 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And I do have all of the measurements for today's project over on my coordinating blog post linked down below. So for my designer paper, or my layer for this card, I chose to use the Rainbow Glimmer paper. This paper is gorgeous, you guys, and when I first saw it in our annual catalog, I knew I had to have it. So it actually comes in 12 by 12 sheets. You get two 12 by 12 sheets in a package, and this is what the pattern looks like. So all I did was cut strips, and I cut the strips 4 inches by 12 inches, and then I decided where I wanted the pattern to stop, and so it ended up being 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, so that it's a perfect layer onto my card front. But isn't this paper just gorgeous? I love, love, love it. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this on. Like I said, it's 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I am going to use my Seal Plus. And I chose the Seal Plus just because this kind of has, it's not slick, but feels a little bit different than cardstock. So I thought I'd use the Seal Plus for this. And I'm just centering that up. And I want the purple at the top and then the green at the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna take this layer and I'm bringing in my black dimensionals, and I am going to just pop this layer up. I was so excited to use the black dimensionals. I feel like I never get to use them. Alrighty. And I'm going to put this over here off to the right. But I'm not going to press it down just yet because I want to make sure that I have it where I want it before I press it down. So then my sentiment, I'm going to pop up right about there. Yep, that looks good. So I'll just add a couple of dimensionals only off to the right of the sentiment. So I'll go ahead and press this down, and then we'll put the sentiment. Yeah, we'll put the sentiment there. Okay, and now to finish this card, I'm just gonna add a few of the frosted epoxy droplets. In this package, you get clear and you get frosted. And I liked how the frosted looked on this project. So I'm just gonna put a small droplet in the center of the smaller flower, and then I'll pop one of these larger ones in the center of the larger flower. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so that finishes up this card. You guys, isn't this card just beautiful? I love every single thing about this card. I was so excited to share it with my team as my challenge project. I just love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This paper is gorgeous, and I thought it was a perfect way to bring in the new year with just a fun, bright, colorful card. And let me show you. So here's what it looks like if you use the other part of that rainbow glimmer paper. So this one kind of has a sunset look. One of my team members said, oh, it kind of reminds me of a sunset, and it really does. I didn't think about that at first, but it's so pretty. So I would love to know which one is your favorite, the sunset or the green with the blue and purple. I think this one is my favorite, but I think they're both absolutely gorgeous, two stunning cards that you can use not just for the new year. You could use these to celebrate any fun occasion, and then of course you can jazz it up by adding a decorated envelope. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's tutorial. I'm just so in love with this card. So thank you again for joining me today. Don't forget, you can find all of the measurements and supplies that I used to create today's project over on my coordinating blog post, linked down below in the video description. I do also have all of the products linked down below in the video description. You can click, place your order today or whenever you're ready. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye now.